We are on day 23. Woo woo.
Whoa, whoa.
Um, so mine was kind of like the same as yesterday, and I was like, is that ego saying this? And it was like, no, which is um oh my gosh. Basically believe in the process. And then drawing cards. I got the same one that I've had before. So I drew another one. So I'm just going to read the one that I drew before, which is my every story is attracting its vibrational match. So as a reminder of that one, what it says is every thought that you think is vibrating at a very personal frequency, and by the power of the law of attraction, that thought is now attracting another thought that is vibrational match. And now those combined thoughts are vibrating at a frequency that is higher than the thought that come before. And they will now, by the law of attraction, attract another and another and another until eventually the thoughts will be powerful enough to attract real life situations or manifestations. So another good reminder that our story we're telling ourselves right now is attracting what we already have in our lives. And if we want to change our lives, we have to change our story or our thoughts. And then, yeah, and then the new one is money isn't everything, but there's a but. You are right when you think money isn't everything. You certainly do not need money to have joy in your experience, but in your society where so much of what you live is tied to money in some way, most of you associate money with freedom. And since freedom is a basic tenet of your being, then coming into alignment with money will help you establish a balanced footing that will be of value to you in all other aspects of your experience. Which makes sense, because that's what I've always said before. It's like, you know, unfortunately in the human society and in the worldly ways, we need money to live and survive, to pay bills, and that's what we're taught to believe, and that's the program. So that's what we keep chasing is the money, 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 sacrificing our souls and our lives to make money.
Yeah.
So now the part is to align with the vibration of money and have more of an abundant mindset. And it's very scary, but when you can finally switch into an abundant mindset and go after what makes you happy, then abundance comes to you. Just like that video that I finally watched yesterday that was like ever telling everybody, watch it.
I know, it's so good. If anybody needs to watch it, it's the Kyle Cease documentary, Money Illusion of Money.
Yeah, and I will put that link in the description for sure, because it's good and makes a lot of sense. Like,
Yeah. I watched his documentary and I would listen to his book. It's so good.
yeah, I was
And
thinking
there's
about
a meditation on his money meditation that's on YouTube too. So good.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I definitely like that part, and that's why I took like a little snippet of it where the guy put love, one sign of love, and then it just grew.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just love that because it's like, what if you were driving down the road and then you were in a really negative space and you seen that billboard and it's like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I like that. Like I love his way of like it's not about like seeking money, it's about what's the next thing that you're becoming and like what do you need to do to get there. Like if you're current, like, which I think is your first card, like if you're currently, ABC, and you want to get an XYZ, you need to go through D through V. You know what I mean? And you got, those are the steps that you need to get there to get to your XYZ. And so it's like he always talks about like focus on like who you're becoming, and then be that in your every move and stuff like that. And sometimes, yeah, you want to be XYZ, but the gap between the two where you are and where you're at is too big, right? So going D through V is a lot of steps. So you get yourself to M and O, right? And then it's a little bit less further, right? And so
Right.
what's the next step between that? And so instead of doing it all or nothing, and I really like that he has a lot of exercises in that book, and I'll have to listen to it again because it was really, really good. But and that is like what your first card is saying is like, if you have thoughts that create this thing, you'll need bigger thoughts to go basically get to the next thing, because the thoughts you're thinking right now are creating your life right now. And if you want to create another life, then you have to have different thoughts.
Yeah.
And I think this is spot on, because yesterday I was really feeling that same thing. I went to Christmas lights with my family, and I was like feeling really good. But like on Friday, on Friday, my mood was like, and my attitude was like kind of down,
Yeah.
and like, because I wasn't feeling very well.
Yeah.
And then I spent all day Friday just kind of like sleeping and like napping, even though I had so many things to do. I was like, my body really needed it. But I was like, but then that caused me to shift into a better mindset, because I allowed myself to like sleep and feel better, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
And so I feel like that's kind of the same. I got a
Sorry, I had to shut the
similar
door.
message too, which is like, um a lot of times people forget the part where if you ask, you'll receive the answer. And a lot of times people, specifically me, for myself, is that I have learned through conditioning in my childhood that like I have to figure it out on my own. Like no one else is going to help me.
Yeah.
But last night, I prayed, and I, like, before I went to bed, for answers or whatever, and I slept and I had answers. And so um I just, like, the thing is like, when you ask, you'll receive, but you have to realize it comes in many different ways,
Yeah.
and expecting it to, and like I talked about this whole, and I feel like this is the same message, which is like, when that guy, the joke about the guy on the mountain that dies, and God sends him help like three different ways, but he's expecting it one way, and so he ends up like not getting what he wants because he doesn't take the in. And I feel like a lot of times we trick ourselves, because we say we want it this way, and then we're like focused on this direction, but over here it's a different situation, and it's actually the answer. But so I think it's like what you said yesterday, which was like surrender and like receive with an open heart, like open mind, and open knowing that like whatever you do ask for is coming. You just have to trust and stop getting your hands in the mess. And even if you do, it's still coming to you. So just keep an open heart and open mind. um
Absolutely.
yeah, so that's kind of what spirit said to me.
Well, I really like that, because that is like the one thing. And I kind of had that epiphany yesterday where I was like, oh, they asked me how work was when I went into work yesterday, and I was like, I'm doing good. I said, today is a good day to have a good day. And they're like, one of the guys is like, she's too happy to be here. And I was just like laughing in my mind. And I'm like, no, you're just not happy enough. I didn't say it out loud, but in my head, I said that, I'm like, you're just
Yeah.
not happy enough.
And you're expecting your happiness to come outside of yourself when, that's cool.
Yeah. But then it like I also loved that part in the movie when it comes to work where the guy was on the stage and he was saying, I've been at this job for like 15 years and I've been miserable every day since I've started there. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that happens. Like a lot of times with me, I'll start off really happy and then I get really miserable. I'm like, this really isn't what I thought it would be, or it just becomes repetition. But anyways, I like how he was saying, I'm not telling you to quit your job, but if that's what makes you happy, if you have another way for the income pretty much. But he was like, you have this, you hate your job, then you leave you go in hating your job and you come home hating that you have to go to work the next day. You're thinking about the past and then the future you need to think about in the middle, like right now.
Right.
And I was like, on those days that I really don't want to go to work because I'm tired, I was like, I need to definitely get in the middle of that. So that like gave perspective for me because, like sometimes this morning, like in the morning, so I'm not really a morning person. And I'm like, I don't want to go to work today, So like,
Right.
I definitely have to work on switching that. Like, so I've been waking up trying to be like, today's going to be a good day to have a good day, like.
Yeah. And they say you should try like one person was like um the first thought should be something good's gonna happen today.
I like that.
Something good's gonna happen today. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm writing that down so I don't forget.
Something good's gonna happen today.
To happen today. I like that.
Do you have anything else from Spirit or we want to move forward?
Nope, let's move forward.
Okay, nothing is enough to a man for whom enough is too little. Epicure.
Kind of feels like what we've just been talking about.
Right. Yeah, and I think too, like there's like this semantics game that like is very specific when it comes to like the law of attraction, which is like if you want, you'll continue wanting. You know what I mean? If you have, you'll keep having. And so like vocabulary is really big. And so like when you're feeling dissatisfied, you're always going to be like restless, discontent, and irritable. And then like when you start to look around you and be like, oh yeah, I have enough, and everything else is like, I don't know if you listened to Lisa's thing this morning, but
I didn't get a chance.
everything else is just like what you have is enough, and then everything else is a bonus, right? It's like this or better, and this is enough. Like if we stayed our whole life in what we have right now, we're blessed, right? We have everything that we need. But that wanting creates this, like, an ego is never ending. It's just like always wants to be fed, and eventually that seeking kind of wears itself out, right? And it falls away, and then you realize like, I don't have to want to get, right? Like I don't have to want something. Like it's almost like we feel like if we stop wanting it, we won't get it, because it's almost like too, like when you ruminate, when you have like an argument and you play it over and over in your head again, it's almost like I have to remember this, because if I don't, it will condone whatever behavior, and I have to like keep it playing. It's like, no, you don't have to keep playing. You're going to remember it. And if anything, write it down and get it outside of yourself so it doesn't eat you alive. But like it's the same thing. Like we don't have to want to get. Like the universe already knows our heart. Our heart knows exactly what we want. We can manifest whatever we want because we're magnets. And so all we have to do is just open our heart. We don't have to be like constantly being like, I want, I want, I want, I want, right? And I feel like we learned it in childhood, I think, like having to ask multiple times for things because we were denied stuff.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like the wanting is just something that comes from not being satisfied, and so it's not necessary. You'll get it more if you stop wanting.
Something just popped in my head on that. So I was like, oh man, that makes sense. That's why I'm glad, like, I don't have kids yet. So that way I can learn how to not want. And then I can teach my kids not, to learn not to have to want, because I was like, what could you say? Like, I guess if somebody's listening and they have kids now, if like let's say you're at the store and the kid wants it and you can't right now, but you don't want to sit there and say, we can't afford it. You just say, I was thinking you could probably switch that and say, um, believe that you already have it and it'll come to you when the time is right.
Right.
I'm
I saw
wondering,
this
like,
one lady who taught her kids or was teaching her kids what was she saying? They had cereal like at home and they wanted cereal. And she said, okay, like you can hold on to it. She taught it like you can hold on to it and look at the box and like enjoy it. And then when your cereal at home runs out, we'll replace it with this one. And you know, so but you can hold on to it while we drive around and look at the box. And then when she was done, he said, okay, like I'm gonna take this box and we're gonna put it up again. And I just want to remind you, you have this kind of cereal at home too.
right.
You remember? Like you remember it, and then like remember, and we can have a bowl when we get home. Because that's where we're going to eat our food. And then when that box runs out, we can always get this box. You know what I mean? Because you already have it. And I think it's a good thing too, is like we a lot of times have things already and it doesn't seem like enough. So we get the same of something, but it's slightly different. So, but I have no idea. Like I don't know how you teach a
I-
kid not to want.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to be looking into, because like
Yeah.
I I want to help, kids and my future kids to be more abundant from the beginning instead of having a program mindset that I was programmed into from
Right.
my parents. You know what I mean?
But also kids are mirrors, so whatever you're doing, they're just going to learn from you anyway. So if a kid is doing something that's frustrating to you, it's probably because you yourself have that same behavior,
That's very true. Very true.
because they mirror what you do. So
Yeah.
maybe you don't have to actually teach them, you just have to teach yourself, and then it rubs off on them.
Yeah. That's true. That is very true. All right. The exploration is, what is your experience when you really give freely? Share with your partner, give something away today you are attached to. Make a note of what you are going to give away.
Last time I gave away my massage table, I hadn't used it and I wasn't really using it. I was using it for a meditation table because I didn't but I have some clothes that um like I want to sell, like a handful of clothes, and I want to take pictures of them and stuff like that. And so I think I'm just gonna give them those ones away that weren't like they're not as good as the rest of them, but I was like clinging to them because I was like I could still sell them just for cheaper, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, I'll just give them away. Like I think I'll just give away instead of like holding on to them. You know what I mean? because I was thinking like, oh, well, I could still make some money off of them, just not as much as the rest of the clothes. And so they've been like sitting in a pile. And so I think I'm just gonna give them away because more money will come. More money will come.
Absolutely. And that's what I did is I like went through my closet finally and um I like literally went through my closet and of stuff that I don't wear anymore and um gave a lot of it to our family friend.
Yeah, I know that was so good of you. Like that was such a nice thing to do.
I just like trying to think of what I'm attached to if someone asked like I think maybe I should just like go get I have to think on it. Maybe by the end of this I'll know.
Awesome.
I was thinking though, like just to grab $20 in cash out and just hand it to someone randomly.
How do you feel giving away cash? Is it something restrictive that is it hard for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I have no problem like using my card and going online and buying stuff for other people and myself. But I guess like just like I said, even that one day, and I realized not to do that. But like I like at the stores or gas station. Oh, do you want to donate $1? And excuse me, I'm like, oh yeah. But I rarely have cash on me. And so there is sometimes I'll feel bad, like if I'm up in the city and, I want to give freely without judgment, but I don't have cash on me. So I was like, yeah, I think I need to go to the ATM and get some cash out.
Yeah. If you have a hard time with cash, definitely I think do that.
Okay.
Awesome. So River Guide, where does it go anyway? So when you give stuff, where does it go anyway?
Out into the
I mean,
universe.
yeah, and it comes back. Like it comes back because like that's what happens. Like it's all the same. Giving and receiving are the same energy.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, I've been receiving a lot in the last week because a lot of it I took for granted. And I'm like, oh, wow. I received this like yesterday. I forgot that I could have went in an hour later because it was to me it's my new Tuesday instead of my Friday. And um so to me I was receiving time and I got paid to sit there and I got to take a nap and I was tired. So,
Awesome.
normally I would just take that as
Write that down.
for granted.
That's awesome. I drove down and watched lights in Chicago and my mom paid for my parking and paid for my food and stuff. So that was nice. Is there anything else you want to say before we
No, I think that's it.
I acknowledge and thank Eternal Millions Me as money, credit cards, plans, fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas, truck drivers for participating in every meal and every product I use today. And today I especially acknowledge campfires. And I also want to acknowledge houseless people too. Like what you said. So a lot of people don't give people money because they'll use it for alcohol or drugs or like judgment or whatever. And I just nobody else judges you for money or people for money. You know what I mean? Like I don't judge what you spend your money on. You know
Right.
what I mean?
I don't judge what you spend
So
your money
like
on.
exactly. So when we give money generously and we don't give to people because we don't agree with what they're spending it on, like it's just very judgy and not accepting. And so I think that like people really need to look at that, like, you know, um, some people smoke, some people drink, some people, spend their money on stuff that's, I mean, I know I've spent my money on some stupid things.
I have too.
So I personally have learned to like give freely to people who are houseless. Like without having to judge them, because if I'm giving it to them, it's theirs and they get to spend it however they want to. And I'm not.
Oh, you just reminded me of something that happened that I felt really good about. When me and my sister were shopping at Bath and Body Works, she gave me a coupon. And well, I guess I don't feel good about it now that I just thought about it. Well, she gave me a coupon and we thought that I could use it because she had her coupon in her account. And so like I lost it and I was like, that's okay. I went and looked, in spots that I thought it would be. I'm like, it must be meant for someone else to have it, you know? So I wasn't upset over it. But then now that I just thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute. When the other coupon I went to try to use, we found out we couldn't use it because it came from their account. They just give you a copy of a physical coupon if you don't like to use your phone. So like at first I got excited. I was like, oh, well, hopefully it went to somebody that needed it more than me. It was, a nice
Right.
big chunk of change coupon. But now I'm like, oh, if they tried to use it, I bet they couldn't use it.
Yeah. That's okay though. I mean, it's thought that counts.
Yeah, because like I said, she was like all upset over it. And I'm like, no, no, no. If I lost it for a reason. I'm not gonna get mad over it. I wasn't mad. I said, whoever has it needed it more than me.
Right.
So sorry, that just popped in my head. I remembered that. I'm like, oh snap, okay.
Okay.
I acknowledge and thank Spirit Millions Me as the money credit cards, plants, fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas, truck drivers, houseless people, those that are building houses for houseless people, friends and family for participating in every meal and every product I use today. And today I'm especially acknowledging campfires. I do miss camping. My word is going to be creator.
Creator, mind with spirit.
Okay. I will go first today. Or is it your turn?
Go ahead. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
I am a champion, giver being. I am a champion, giver being, creator, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone and are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply. It's almost like a tongue twister. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply. And I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone and everyone as creator, and you're honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply, and I'm honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am, because I am a champion, giver, being, creator, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
Samantha, you love creator as everyone, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am because I am a champion giver, being source and supply. I am a champion giver, being creator, source and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
You love creator as everyone, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now. Last one.
Yep. I am a creator giver. I am a creator giver and I am a champion giver, being creator, source and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone. No.
You love creator as everyone you meet, and you are honored to share your blessed with everyone, your blessed abundance now. You are a champion giver, being creator, source, supply, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I am a champion. Oh, sorry. But back up to the front. I am because I love creator as everyone and I'm honored to share my blessed abundance now.
You are a champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone. Sorry. And I'm sorry that I am not sorry because I'm honored to share my blessed abundance now.
It's true. You are a champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You love, or you are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone and I'm honored to share my blessed abundance now.
It's true. You are champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now.
It's true. You are champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You are honored by sharing your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I'm honored to share my I am honored to share my blessed abundance now and I love creator as everyone.
Yep. I see that.
I know it's like a trend. We keep like passing it to each other. The yawning.
You are a champion giver, being source and or being creator, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now.
I see that. You are a champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone and honored to share my blessed abundance now.
It's true. I see that. You are a champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance, so much abundance, with everyone now.
I am because I'm honored to share my blessed abundance now and I love creator as everyone.
It's true. You are a champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone and am honored to share my blessed abundance right now.
You are a champion giver, being creator, source, and supply, Samantha. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone and am honored to share my blessed abundance right now. Last one.
You are a champion giver, being creator, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I am because I love creator as everyone and I'm honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone right now.
Awesome. I am a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
Good, because I see that you love spirit as everyone and you are honored to share your blessed abundance right now.
It's true. I am a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
I see that because you love spirit as everyone and are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone right now.
It's true. I am a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my abundance, my blessed abundance with everyone now.
Good, because you love spirit as everyone and you are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone right now.
It's true. I am a champion giver.
Champion yawner.
I'm a champion. It's early.
I
I'm a
know.
champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
I see that because you love spirit as everyone, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
It's true. I am a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
I see that because you love spirit as everyone and are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
It's true. I am a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
I see that because you love spirit as everyone and are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
I am a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
I see that because I see that you, Megan, love everyone as spirit and are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
It's true. I'm a champion giver, being source, spirit, source, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
Good, because I see, Megan, that you love spirit as everyone and are honored to the max to share your blessed abundance now.
It's true. I am a champion giver, being source, spirit, and supply. I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
I see that, Megan, because you love spirit as everyone and are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
It's true. I'm a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored and I respect everyone by sharing my blessed abundance now.
Good, because I see that you love spirit as everyone and are honored to share your blessed abundance now.
It's true. Last one. I'm a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. I am honored and love to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
Okay, I see that because I see that you, Megan, love spirit as everyone and are honored to the max to share your blessed abundance now. And you are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone.
I love spirit as everyone, and I'm honored to share my blessed abundance now.
I see that because you are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I love spirit as everyone, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now and now and now and now.
Good, because you are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
It's true. I love spirit as everyone I meet. You, me, everybody. And I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone now.
I thought I was going to sneeze for a second. You are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
Thank you for seeing that, Samantha, because I love spirit as everyone, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance with everyone. Well, blessed abundance, period, now, period, now,
Period. Now, and now, and now. Because you are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. And you are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone right now, and now, and now.
I love spirit as everyone, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now.
Good, because I see that you are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
I love spirit as everyone, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now.
I see that because you are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
It's true. I love spirit as everyone, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now.
I see that. I see that you are a champion giver, being spirit, source, and supply, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone now.
It's true. I love spirit as everyone, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance anytime, always, even now.
Exactly, because you are a champion giver, being spirit source and supply, and you are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone right now.
I love spirit as everyone. My dog is snoring so loudly. Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, so funny. So loud. I love spirit as everyone, even my dogs, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now.
That's funny. No, I can't hear it. So, but I see that you are a champion giver, being spirit source and supply, and you are honored to give and share your blessed abundance to everyone now.
I love spirit as everyone, and I am blessed to share I am blessed and honored to share my blessed and honored abundance now.
I see that because you, Megan, are a champion giver, and this is the last one, right?
Yeah.
You, Megan, are a champion giver, being spirit source and supply. You are honored to share your blessed abundance with everyone right now.
It's true. I love spirit as everyone, and I am honored to share my blessed abundance now.
All right. Do we have enough time to do the
The question is, do you know what you're doing? Because I know what I'm doing. So I have like the crazy part about this is I have up until tomorrow. After that, that's when it gets out of control for me. Like I'm just like, I have no idea.
Okay, well, you go first then, so I can
Okay.
come up with what I'm gonna do in my head.
You're gonna give me my check, por favor, from the universe. Hands over.
$2,048,000 from the universe to Megan. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I am hiring a team for my healing center. I'm gonna do all the hiring, the hiring and the coaches, and we're gonna get them all set up. We're gonna get some supplies and some furniture, some equipment, and I'm going and getting my master's degree and my doctorate at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland.
Nice. I like it. I like it. That was quick. You do definitely knew. So I barely had time.
Like I said, I tomorrow I know, and then after that I have no idea.
She's like, I'm good. I'm good. After that, I'm gonna be like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
So for me, we talked about I had bought a house in Hawaii yesterday, and now I want to buy a like a retreat, a healing retreat. I guess I don't know if it's gonna be a home or it'll be like homey, but it's a retreat, like a resort type of thing for people to come. Like there'll be
In Hawaii.
Yeah, in Hawaii. So that's gonna be like the whole 2 million.
Yeah.
Because it's Hawaii.
And then some.
And then some. But that's why I'm starting off on I got it bought. So I found one for like, a mill, just under 2 mils, or like so it's like 2 million, and then the 48,000 I'm gonna put into buying the
Stuff.
furniture and stuff like that. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I was thinking about it earlier and yesterday, and I do feel like I know I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Did you know the people who made this live in Hawaii?
No. Oh yes, yeah.
I don't know if they still live in Hawaii, but when they made this, they moved to Hawaii or whatever.
8, 9.
Awesome.
Okay, tomorrow's gonna be 4 million. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's not that crazy, actually.
It is. It's not, but it like
my favorite is that you were feeling uncomfortable around 32,000.
I know, but then it's like now it's starting to flow. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like somewhere around 8. I definitely know that 16,000 is gonna be a rough, but I definitely have I feel comfortable with I felt comfortable the whole time.
Yeah.
Spending it or whatever.
It was a little uncomfortable at first because I was like on the spot, But if I had time to think about it, then it would be, you know, then I would know what I was going to do with it.
How have you not been thinking about it like your whole life? I've even though I don't play the lottery, I've been thinking about how I would spend my millions like for my whole life. I remember there's times when I was a kid that I remember wishing I was starved for money, even when I didn't even know what money was. Like really, you know what I mean?
I do play the lottery from time to time, especially when it gets up to like a billion, but um I always would say that I would pay off all my debt and put probably like a million of it in a bank that there are certain banks that you could live off interest alone, like if you find the right go to the right account. So that way I'm like, well, I would never have to worry. And then I would the rest of it I would spread out, you know, I like would, you know, start my business, finally put it into my business, pay off all my debt, my mom's debt, all my family's debt, even all, you know, anything that I know is all his family don't owe anything, but you know, like, and I would probably give everybody like $50,000 a piece. If I had a billion, then it would probably be like 100,000 a piece to everybody so they could, you know, start their lives in a better direction. And, you know, like, and then we would have our business in Tunisia, probably like a couple businesses in Tunisia. So there's still much cash flowing from there. And, um, like I told him like I would love if one day we opened like a Tunisian restaurant somewhere here in America, and that way his family can come here, we can bring them as like workers. So, you know, that's gonna be part of like my next one. But the reason I say like I don't think about it is because like how I learned this is you know, it's like we're not really expecting, we're not, I don't think we're supposed to know, you know, how much we're getting the next day. You know, we've been playing as what we would do the next, like, you know, like, oh, well, we're going to win the lottery tomorrow too. The universe is giving us the money, you know. So I don't know. I don't know the like actual rules of this game. So I guess like I was just taking it as like it's a surprise, you know what I mean? Like I didn't want to expect it, but now I'm trying to be like, okay, we should expect it because the universe is going to supply us. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, you should always expect it because that's the thing is that you have to just trust. And there's a difference between wanting and never receiving because you're wanting it and expecting the universe to supply the things you want. Because like that's the whole process is um you know asking you so receive and the whole like when you've made a decision the whole universe is conspiring on your behalf, but most people like we started in the beginning are torn. They don't they think that there's a right way and a wrong way to do things, but there's not really. Like your life is your own, and once you've 100% committed to something, then the whole universe conspires on your behalf.
That makes sense.
But you have to 100% commit. Being torn is the problem. Like that's how I work with clients all the time is that like when we have fracture conditioning, fragmentation, trauma,
Ooh,
you know, abuse, whatever might be the case, opinions,
yeah.
we might want something, but we're told it's not the right thing to want or it's not the right how. And then we become torn and our energy is competing in that dualistic world, right? But when you 100% commit to something, you're not torn and it comes that much quicker because your whole being is being towards that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get stuck in remorse or guilt or shame or right and wrong when money isn't
Living off of
bad.
someone else's fear.
Right. And money isn't bad. More money is a tool, but we've been taught and it has been used for very corrupt things. But there's, and like, that's like the whole shift here is like when you want something 100%, you'll get it. You'll just have to be open to it and know that you trust. But a lot of people, what happens is that they want something 100%, they go for it, they get to a sticking point, and then they question, well, maybe I should change my mind, or oh, maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. No, if you want that, try to figure out how to go around the hurdle and keep going. And, you know, the universe will provide. And if you don't know how to get around the hurdle, but still want whatever's on the other side, then you ask, okay, universe, like, here's a hurdle. I don't know how to get over it. Like, or get around it or whatever, and just keep asking to be supplied. Right.
Yeah.
And that's what really abundance is. It's like, it's supply in all forms, whether it's ideas or money or cash flow or like support or like the right people at the right time.
Just
Like you
like
always
that
hear, you
people
always
do.
hear those like stories where someone goes to the grocery store and like changes their mindset, and then randomly just someone's like gives them $100 and they're like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like you hear these things and it's just like those things happen. But a lot of times what happens is we have our own beliefs that kind of tear us and kind of pull us in opposite directions of like I know my mom, it like my mom's belief, and I'm glad that I didn't pick it up, is that I have to like, she believes that she has to work really hard for her money and that she can't just like let people do things for her because it's weakness. And so that's what she does. She works really hard for her money. She physically does so much labor for her money. And and then when someone pays for something, she automatically feels like she owes them. And so she will get like immediately give him the money, or like be like, oh no, next time I get it because I got it. And like it's like a very much like she's keeping track in her mind of like tit for tat, you know what I mean? And so that's what she does. She works really, really hard for her money and she doesn't win a lot of things.
Yeah.
And like anytime she wants a raise, she has to like fight for it. And that's what her belief is, you know? And, I'm glad. I don't want that to be my belief. Like, I want money and stuff to flow easily. And,
Absolutely.
that's why I've been doing this thing now for.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen now that I followed my intuition to moving to the 4-day work week, like, because I'm already like, ooh, yesterday I was like, I only got 2 more days now this week. And now today I'm like, I only got 1 more day this week, instead of it would be technically today, I would have been like 2 more days, so
Yeah. Awesome.
it is nice. And then real quick about what, like the documentary, that's just like the guy that bought the billboard. He didn't expect the guy that made the documentary to offer to buy 2 billboards. And then from
Exactly.
there it just expanded and people were donating money to put up billboards.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't doing it to make money. He was just doing it to spread love. I was like, oh my God, that is really, like, that shows you abundance right there.
Totally. And when you're doing something for love, it's even more magnet.
For sure. Like,
And being of service, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right. Like and then the lady that went from a lawyer to like preparing food for people created a business out of that, and she wasn't even expecting that, but now she's like, I love doing it. I was like, I really need to look into that and see if they have something like that around here.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, I know you got to go. I love you. And today is a good day to have a good day. So you have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Bye.